Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss Elective 3 Information System. The paper is Knowledge Management for Bachelor of Computer Application BCA Semester 6 students. I am here to give you the introduction to the knowledge management. Let us see what is the knowledge management. Knowledge management is a process of creating, sharing, using, managing the knowledge and the information of an organization. It is required to or it is required to be a multi-disciplinary approach. There are multiple sciences, multiple branches of the education are grouped together. This kind of approach is used to achieve organizations objectives by making the best use of knowledge. This particular branch or discipline is established since 1991. This management, it is in short, it is abbreviated as KM, which includes the different courses taught in the fields of business administration, information system management, library sciences, and the information sciences itself. There are certain other fields which may contribute to the knowledge management research by including information and media, computer science, computer application, public health, and public policy. This knowledge management efforts typically focus on the organizational objectives such as to improve the performance, competitive advantage, to create innovation, sharing of the lessons learned during the organization, integration and the continuous improvement of different processes, methodologies adopted or utilized or used by the organization. These efforts overlap with the organizational learning and may be distinguished from that by a greater focus on the management of the knowledge as a strategic asset and on encouraging the sharing of knowledge. Knowledge management is an enabler of organizational learning. This diagram gives you the broad picture about knowledge management where we can advise. There are certain insights to think. It is a hub of information. Knowledge management activities can be practiced. It is driven by the technology. Knowledge management is processed by the people. With the help of knowledge management, we can make improvement in different activities, processes, or we can get advice from the knowledge management. Now, as a second part of this discussion, this what knowledge management involves. Knowledge management involves three important facts or the components. Number one, people as a workforce, different organizational processes as a second thing, and third core aspect is a technology, that is IT infrastructure which we are using. Now, what is the alternative definition of knowledge management? It is a framework, a management mindset that includes building on the past experiences, which includes libraries, data banks, smart people, and creating new vehicles for exchanging of the knowledge. And that knowledge for exchange, it is knowledge enabled intranet sites, communities of the practice, networks, etc. So knowledge management, which is a framework which works as a vehicle for exchanging knowledge in the smart organization. Now, how do we organize the knowledge? This particular figure 1.3 shows you the how does the knowledge organization can be done. So at the inner side, there is a implementation of say collection of knowledge, means the knowledge management process. Like first we are supposed to create the knowledge, collect it, organize it, make the refinement within the knowledge. Then after that we are supposed to just disseminate that particular knowledge, and as and when it is needed it will be maintained. So all these processes are supported by the technology. It is used for to be one of the good organization in the competition, and it creates the intelligence which is used as a KM drivers. So KM drivers, which includes the culture, leadership, intelligence, competition, and technology as the component, and inside this is right from creating up to maintaining, it is a KM process. Now, this diagram shows you the various steps of knowledge management life cycle. So first you have to create the knowledge. After that, whatever it has been created, you are supposed to collect that particular knowledge. After collection, we have to segregate it, organize it, keep it in a proper manner. That is called as a knowledge organization. If it is required, then we are supposed to go on making refinement of that particular knowledge, and that particular knowledge will be kept disseminated as and when it is required, and time to time we have to do the maintenance of that particular knowledge. This is the knowledge management life cycle. This screen shows you, that is a figure for 1.4, that is ideal knowledge management. How the ideal knowledge management is there, and what strategies can be used by the people to perform the knowledge exchange. As a measurement, how the people makes the measurement. As a policy, how do we develop the policies for the knowledge internalization and to make the knowledge capturing? Accordingly, we have to develop the different contents. Then there are certain processes, which is the part which is treated as the knowledge assets, like the different assets in a business organization is there. Then technology is one of the key for driving. Technology is working as a driving force for knowledge management, and knowledge asset is used by the people. Sometimes knowledge assets can be made as a reuse, and KM becomes one of the culture in knowledge driven organizations, or wherever the knowledge management has been adopted in such organizations. Now, what are the several sources of knowledge? Following are some of the examples of the source of the knowledge, like customer knowledge, product knowledge, financial knowledge, personal practices knowledge. Like customer knowledge, it is when the customer needs something, when the customer gives the contact number, it shows you what is the buying power, etc. The product knowledge is explained as who is the buyer, what are the prices, what is the marketplace for the product. As far as the financial knowledge is concerned, what do you mean by asset? Which is the asset? What are the capital resources? Then what is the financial practices used for this financial activities? And the personal practices knowledge is identified as expertise available, which expertise is available, how is available, what is the quality of service. So this is all about what do you mean by the introduction to the knowledge management. So thank you, dear students.